Saw a really great candied grapefruit recipe on TikTok the other day, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Let's go. I'm probably going to get grilled for the way that I remove the inside of the grapefruit, but this is how I do it and it works pretty well for me. Grapefruit have a pretty thick skin and a lot of pith, which I would normally want to remove when candying fruit like this, but this recipe actually calls for a majority of it to stay on, so we're just going to trim a little bit off the top. Now I'm just cutting them into little squares, and then these go straight into a bowl filled with cold water. Get in there with your hands and give them a good rinse. The pith still has a lot of bitterness that we want to remove. The skin is also super absorbent, so make sure to squeeze out any excess liquid. Next, they get thrown into a hot boil for a few minutes and then straight into another cold water bath. All of this to ensure that the candies don't end up too bitter. The recipe calls for using rock candy, and my OG followers might remember this. These are my ginger-infused rock candies from like 6 months ago, and I have a ton of them left over, so I decided to put them to good use. I melted these down in a frying pan with about 1.5 cups of water, then added the grapefruit. Let the syrup reduce, and right about here, I would normally take them out and put them on a baking sheet to dehydrate, but we're actually going to cook them down until the sugar syrup begins to crystallize around the skins. Spread them out and let them cool on some parchment paper, and when you're ready, hopefully you have something that looks like this. It should be dry and crisp on the outside, but juicy on the inside from all the syrup that the skin absorbed. You guys know I love my candied citrus, and I can confidently say this is one of the best recipes out there. This is TikTok's candied grapefruit. If you decide to make this, be sure to tag me because